Well, Thumbelina. Whoa.
Yeah, but that's only because
Are we sitting out
what
there?
if he comes? You know, I just think about all the sheep, and I think of what they must have gone through, and all the wool that was just, ripped off their bodies to be put into a museum for us to just walk around and look at. I know,
honey. I totally agree. But I heard that if you actually let the sheep keep growing the hair, they just turn into a big ball of wool, and then eventually they can't walk anymore, and they roll down the hill. And I've heard about they've killed 3 different people just from passerbys and people just shave them.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I heard it from a guy who knew a guy, so I'm not sure if it's the validity of the source, but I couldn't imagine what we'd do if we'd stop actually shearing them.
So it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Cutting hair is a good thing.
It is.
Wow, you teach me so much.
I do.
Every day I learn something new from you.
I know, what started out as just me being your college professor turned into, daily lunches, then eventually we were walking down the aisle.
Yeah. And a lot of emails. You're really into emails.
Well,
Quotes.
I know. I got your email from the roster. I remember that cute little email you sent me at first. You said, "This is creepy, knock it off." But, I think persistence is the key.
That you really won me over. I always said anyone who was going to win me over would be playing the long game,
Right. I knew it would take 25 years, but
I wanted at least 4 degrees before I settled down, so I'm glad you waited for me.
Me too.
You're ready to have kids.
Yeah, as soon as we're done with the $200,000 debt, I'm really ready.
Me too. And, someday we'll drive through Hartford and we'll say, remember that trip we took to the Wool Museum? You and your brother, we thought about you on that trip.
Stop fighting, you guys!
Oh.
I will pull this car over. I'll pull it over.
You listen to your father.
How dare you call me a dickhead?
Okay.
You're comfortable. We're all friends here.
I've never been to a nude beach.
Make sure you lotion up, buddy.
Even in places you didn't suspect the sun would hit, it's gonna hit you.
Your first sunburn on, I don't even want to say the part. You'll know when
Say it.
your taint.
My taint.
When your taint burns for the first time.
I was just gonna lay down flat on my back, but dang, I've gotta lay down on my tummy to get that sunburn, don't I?
Well, eventually you gotta flip over to tan your back. Gravity, it spreads the,
Even out.
I love spring break.
Spring break, Sandy Hook, New Jersey, 2014.
So excited. I think I put enough lotion on my body.
I can't even see your privates anymore. They're just lathered in foam. I'm not looking.
Hey, it's all right if you look. Everyone at the beach does it.
Oops, excuse
Everyone
me.
at the beach does what?
We're all looking at each other.
Yeah.
It's just it's looking without judgment. Like, I don't look over at that guy and go, oh,
Yeah.
toilet water.
Or I don't look at that guy and say, you should get that mole checked out. But you should. You really
Oh,
should.
that one?
Wait, I'm stuck on this. What did you? Toilet water? What's that?
Oh my gosh. Like when you get, like I said, gravity takes over, you sit down as a man, your balls just start touching the toilet water.
Yes.
Splish splosh.
I'm so glad that you seniors asked me on this trip. I mean, it's just my first spring break.
Yeah.
What did you
Freshman.
come lay down? You look real uncomfortable with all this.
Yeah, Park, get over here. I laid out a blanket for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want someone looking at my balls and saying, toilet water.
Too late.
Well, you're too young for number one. You're too young for them to be touching the toilet water, unless you have like really heavy balls.
That could happen. You know Larry on the football team?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Steroids, so his
Yeah.
stuff is real heavy.
So, wait a minute, girls. You just started. I can see through the foam in your chest.
It's all right.
It's natural.
My head is spinning, girls. Okay, I'm gonna just spit it out there. Not only have I never been to a new beach, I know I said I wasn't because that's because I wanted you to take me on this spring break trip to San Diego.
You know what? I know it's hard to tell, but I'm a virgin too.
But you're a senior.
You know, I just come to this nude beach so that people wouldn't know that I'm a virgin. But yeah.
It helps like fit in. You know, there's no one's gonna say if I go to them and go like, oh yeah, I went to the nude beach. Their first thought isn't like, oh, what a virgin.
Yeah.
Harry, can you get your own umbrella?
Huh?
Is that possible?
They ran out of Dwayne Reed. They don't have any umbrellas left. No.
Always pulling this excuse.
No, it's really not about that. It's not about the fact. It's not about that. I just really don't want to be. I don't want to get rained on. You know, it's fine. You're looking great today, though.
Thank you. Anyway, I got that text, and
The one at 3 a.m.
yeah.
7 train, 2 stops away.
It seems to be when you always text me.
3:02 exactly. You know. You didn't respond though until I sent about 10 other ones. Though.
Well, I was sleeping. Okay.
Oh, were you sleeping at 3 a.m.?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
I have a job and I work and I just need to get some beauty sleep. Okay.
That's perfectly understandable. It's perfectly understandable.
7 train, 1 stop away.
So how was your Christmas? I love you.
I know. I said it 11 times,
I know.
to be exact. And I gotta let you know, I just want to go slow, okay?
So slow is my game. Slow is my game. Want to come back to my house after we get on the train?
7 train approaching the station. 7 Times Square bound. 7 train approaching the station.
Gonna get on this train?
Are you going southbound?
Yes, I'm going southbound.
So am I.
Okay. There's plenty of space in here, Harry.
What, a man can stand, can he? A man can stand on the train, can he? Just standing on the train. Just one time. You want to sleep together one time? Just one time. That's all I'm asking. One time.
You don't respond to my text.
Which text?
The one where I said, let's take it slow.
Oh, that text?
Yeah.
I thought it was a joke.
There were emojis in there, but it wasn't a laughing matter.
You can't expect me to translate emoji text.
It had a hand up and then a thumbs down.
Oh, they haven't cheered me in years.
Oh my
I've just been waiting for that barber to come and cut this goddamn hair off my body. Oh, yeah.
Daphne, you are looking fat.
I'm not as fat as I look. It's the hair, can't you see?
That's what they all say.
Think you've been eating too much grass.
No, it's not that at all. My hair is just a different color and the farmer don't want to cut it. Nobody wants a psychedelic sweater.
You ought to go to Vermont. I hear they're really into that.
Really? Vermont, eh?
Mm-hmm.
How's a sheep in Wisconsin gonna get to Vermont?
You walk, silly. Greyhound bus. Oh.
There's plenty of roads.
Ooh.
You just gotta take one.
You choose your road in this life, Daphne.
Yeah.
Your sheep are so wise. But then again, you don't have any hair.
That's because we're wise.
I wish I was wise as you, sheep. I wish there's a way I could stay here and get sheared and not have to traipse all the way to this land called Vermont.
Vermont's lovely. You'll love it.
You been there, this Vermont?
I've heard stories.
It's the promised land.
You're,
Green mountains,
Blue skies.
blossoming flowers.
I think I've been listening to that dairy cow again.
Bessie!
Bessie's always spreading rumors.
Bessie's the wisest of the bunch. Bessie knows.
She claims in Vermont they make ice cream out of cow's milk.
You guys talking shit about me?
Bessie!
Bessie, I heard there's a place I could go and fit in with my psychedelic. Whoa.
Well, yes, it's called Vermont.
Oh.
You see?
Told you.
But Bessie, they suggested I walk there. I'm a sheep. I don't know one direction from the other.
You just start walking.
That's what they said, but I didn't.
If you end up in the wrong place, then turn around and walk the other way.
A rolling sheep grows no moss.
How will I know I'm there?
When people say, welcome to Vermont,
They say it.
Sounds like an awful friendly place, unlike this Wisconsin.
With their cheese.
And their fleas.
And the Green Bay Packers.
I mean, it's not all bad. The other option is maybe our farmer opened an online store and the first customer is the band Fish, and then they decide they're going to make winter clothes. But I would say going to Vermont is your best bet.
God damn it, you're like the 15th sheep that's crossed the border this month. What the hell's going on?
Well, they always said the grass was always greener in Vermont. And I just stumbled.
I've been living in Vermont for 30 years. We've never once said that phrase.
You're not going to welcome me with open arms and...
I don't know.
What do you think about my psychedelic wool?
There's hardly a market for that kind of wool here in Vermont.
They turn you away. They turn you away. From Vermont?
Did you tell them you were in the jam bands?
What about
I love
fish?
jam bands. I told them everything you told me to tell.
Please stop talking about the Grateful Dead. I just cannot take
Jerry
it.
Garcia and Bob Williams.
No.
Sorry, man. We just follow them around from state to state. And,
Yeah. Listen, we really love your enthusiasm.
Maybe we're going in the wrong direction. Maybe you should try Dave Matthews.
Yeah, if he can't
I
talk to you
can't
about.
walk all the fuck way back to Vermont to
But
talk.
look how skinny you got!
Mom, Dad, I don't care about Hartford. God, why do they always?
We're your grandparents. You didn't have kids,
I wish
so you're
Mom.
taking your parents to.
Hartford. I wish
Like-
Mom and Dad had never died, because we wouldn't have to go to Hartford to honor them and commemorate their love. God.
You little spoiled brats.
Grateful shits.
You fucking kidding me?
You know what, Grandma and Grandpa, I've been meaning to say this to you for a long time. Your cookies are overdone.
Your parents waited 25 years to marry, go on a honeymoon. They waited another 5 years before they had you, and both of them died during your childbirths, one each. Now we're taking you to Hartford to see where it all began.
It's like a 30-minute lecture. Why do you?
Hey, you shut up and drive.
Okay.
It's taking way too long to get there.
You little shits.
What? What? Oh, sorry, I'm losing my hearing because I'm an old person.
How many drugs I have to take because of you little shits?
32 a day.
Yeah. And you always fuck it up in my little pillbox.
Not to mention all the suppositories I've got to stuff up my ass because of you two.
The imagery is just so amazing.
Keep going, honey.
Hey,
Your father was a scholar professor. Your mother was a 4-time degree student.
Yeah. Yeah, well, maybe she should have got a degree in living because she did a really bad job. Hey,
She died during your childbirth.
What?
You wouldn't know a thing about your mother if we hadn't taught you.
Oh my God, they child-proofed the actual driver's seat of the car.
God, we can't win. God, our lives are over, Lee. God, I just like
Hey,
don't want to be in a car ever again.
you know what would cheer us up?
What? Tell me.
Well, I
What?
wasn't gonna bring this out until later, but gumdrops and lollipops and every child in-
No!
What's up?
I haven't seen moves like that in years.
Thanks.
Old Charleston Tuesday.
5 minutes to the last call. 5 minutes to the last call.
What's a senior like me gotta do to get
A senior like me?
yeah. I mean, I see. Oh, that lotion just got you moving.
It helps. It really helps. It keeps me from falling down. He pops. He pops.
That's what they call me.
Could you refill this for me? Gramps, hurry. I'm getting real thirsty.
What a minute. good, son.
It's amazing.
Just amazed. I mean, that was a pretty basic trick.
Hey, when you're trained like me, you never miss an opportunity. Water with lemon.
Thanks. This is just what I needed.
3 minutes, last call. 3 minutes, the last call. Let's wrap it up out there.
Another
I just.
water with lemon.
Be right back,
It's back again, huh?
Snap, kid. One more.
Hey, no problem. Water with lemon?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hurry up, Gramps. I'm losing my buzz. I'm getting really parched right now.
It's been a while, man. It's been a while. It's fine, honey, over here. Just came right back. Jeez.
Check this out.
Just hold on.
Water with lemon.
Keep the change.
$1? That's...
No, honey,
Last call. Let's wrap it up out there. Right?
got a nice carriage parked outside. I'm just saying, me and you can settle down and retire somewhere out on the beach and just lather you up, then lather you back down.
Hey, Gramps. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
So, nice try. I want all the other guys here to think that I'm drunk, so that they take me.
Oh man,
Sorry, Grandpa.
guess I'll just.
Before you go, though,
Yeah.
can you do me a favor? Water.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, welcome to the new Cheap Beach. Oh my God, new member.
Did you say cheap beach?
The new Sheep Beach. You're a sheep, right? I mean, you don't have any fur, but you kind of look like it.
Yeah.
Well, welcome.
I'm in the mood to be bad.
I don't know what to say. I just got sheared and
Feeling like a new person?
I was feeling like a new person. Thought I would turn over a new leaf.
I thought so.
Came to the new Sheep Beach.
We've got a first timer.
I know.
Oh, you're a Sheep Beach virgin.
You could say that.
Gosh.
Oh my God. Wait till Daphne sees.
Daphne.
Yeah.
What?
What's your name?
Harold. Hey,
Harold.
sheep.
Is this Harold? I would have put you as a Daphne, don't you think?
I'm a male.
We're all Daphne.
Is it that small? I'm a male sheep.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice. He's got some toilet water balls right there. Thank you. Stick around. There are more shows all night. Yeah.